Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to show you gift ideas for boys. Today I wanted to show you some of the gifts that we've bought for Ted, our son, this Christmas. Ted was 4 in August, and for those of you that don't know, my son absolutely loves trains. Now don't worry, he doesn't really watch Mummy's YouTube channel, so touch wood, he won't know what he's got before Christmas, and he won't realise that Father Christmas still isn't real, because I'm not going to let that happen. So, as my son loves trains, my husband has gone a bit mad this Christmas. He did all the ordering of these, so if I can find these toys, I will link them in the description box below for you. But he has done most of the Christmas shopping this year. He had some gift vouchers from work, and we had some money from Nanny and Grandad, so thank you very much, Nanny and Grandad, if you're watching, to put towards some of these toys. So there is loads here, so please bear with me. But as my son loves trains, my husband has brought him a lot of Brio toys. Brio are a Swedish company that make train sets and little people and trains and all sorts of lovely stuff. My son occasionally watches a channel on YouTube called Leokim. And Leokim does a lot of videos about Brio, so we've been learning a lot about Brio recently, and my husband really likes the company and the stuff that they make, so he's gone out and brought him a lot of stuff. So I'll start at the beginning. I think I'll start with this one first. So this is the Brio Cargo Rail Deluxe set. So this is a whole wooden train set that you can put together yourself. It comes in this handy little box as well, which I'm quite pleased about because I've no idea where we're going to store all this. But anyway, so yeah, so we've got this and it's got 54 pieces in it. It doesn't come with any trains, it's just literally the rail sets. I don't know how much it was, but if I can find it, I will link it down below for you. And knowing my husband, he probably got a bargain on this as well. So that's the first present that we've got. And then the next thing that he's brought in Brio is this record and play station. So you can record your own little signals and like train pulling in, mind the gap on here, and then you can play it back to yourself, and yeah, and it's like a little station in itself, so that's really cool. Yeah, again, I don't know how much any of this cost because my husband went out and bought it all. So, and then we've got this, which is a 2-PC mechanical curve switch track. So I think this switches with a little button and things so that you can switch the train over. And then the next things that we've got are more Brio stuff. So this is a magnetic action crossing. So this goes up when the train comes round. So that's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to seeing all this on Christmas Day, I have to say. I actually really like trains now as well. And this is a train garage, so Ted can park his trains in this garage at night time, which is another cool thing that Brio do. And then Brio also do this Brio World signal station. So this is all the signals that train stations would normally have. Ted loves signals and switches and stuff. We have a little book upstairs that we read sometimes at night, and it talks about signals and switches. So to have this is going to be really fantastic for him. And then we have a Brio magnetic bell signal to go with all that. And then what else have we got? We've got a battery powered engine. So that is battery powered, so you switch it on and it will run around the track on its own, which is really cool. And then my husband, bless him, he also brought him a little whistle as well. These are by a company called ACME Specialist Whistles, and he's had his name engraved on it as well. So he's had his name engraved on the side for him. So it's going to be really noisy on Christmas Day when he gets hold of that. And then I think that's all the Brios. Oh no, there's more Brio stuff here. There's one more thing here. And then we also bought him this super support. So this lifts up the rails, and you can make the rails go higher up and things. So that's really cool as well. And then my husband went to IKEA, because IKEA do train sets and train tracks that also fit with Brio stuff as well. There's certain companies that you can buy expansion packs with that aren't Brio, but they're as good as Brio, if you know what I mean, and they fit together as well. Leo Kim explains that on his channel, so if I can find that video I will link it down below for you. And then we got this like crane to go with the Brio stuff, and we also got this turning circle as well, so this, you can turn the trains round with that as well, and that's from IKEA. That's not from Brio. And then we've also got this expansion pack. So I can't remember how many pieces this was, I'm not sure. But yeah, so there's, I think it's another 54 pieces in there. So there's going to be a massive train track going on my living room floor on Christmas Day, no doubt. Oh, and we've also got this as well, which is some extra trains to go on the tracks, and a switch as well. And then the next thing that we bought him to do with the trains, and I'm hoping this is the last thing. No, there's one more thing after that. We bought him a T-shirt. So this is like a engineer's T-shirt, the ones that you would see on working on the rails and things. And then my husband also bought him an engine driver hat as well to go with his train set, so he can wear that. Oh, it's going to be such fun in our house on Christmas Day. You can see it now, can't you? And then we also got the big train tunnel as well. And that's from, I'm not sure, Real Wood that's from. My husband bought all of this, so I have no idea. And then finally, we just got him a few games and a few other little bits to go in his Christmas stocking. So he's got this game this year, which is called Golfy. He saw this in Waterstones probably a few months ago now, and he really wanted it, and my husband said, well, you have to wait for Christmas. He went to play crazy golf with one of his friends over the summer, and he really liked it, and he saw this and he really wanted it, and my husband said, well, you have to wait, and I think he got this at a bargain price as well. He went into Waterstones and the guy didn't know how much it was, so he said to the guy, oh, if it's no more than like £10, then I'll buy it. And the bloke went, oh, you can have it for £10. Like that. Seriously, you can have it for $9.99 then. And he actually put it through the till. It was actually $19.99. So Howard picked up a bit of a steal there from Waterstones. Thank you very much. And then we also got this Let's Go Fish game. My husband's parents, so Nanny and Grandad, bought him a fishing game which he quite likes to play, but this is an electrical one that goes round and you put a little rod in and you can catch the fish with it. They have to bite your rod and you pull them out. So we thought that was quite good for him. He really likes that. It's got colours and it's also really good for counting as well, I think. And he's learning his numbers at the moment, so he's getting quite good at that. So I think that's a really good game for him, and it's really educational as well. And then the last thing that we bought is Junior 5-second rule. He was actually, we got out the 5-second rule game when some of our friends came over to stay, and he got it out in the morning because we'd left it on the landing, and he'd pulled out the box and he pulled out all the questions, and my husband was asking him the questions and he was actually really good at the questions, and and my husband said to me, I think he'll be really good at the junior game. So we've decided to buy him the junior game this year. You can hear it. It did squeak earlier. It looks quite good fun. And yeah, so we're all looking forward to playing that on Christmas Day. And then the last toy that my husband bought him, he had a voucher from Toys R Us. And my husband said, like, they'd written a list of things to Father Christmas of what Ted would like. And Ted had said he wanted a Porsche. My husband went into Toys R Us thinking, I'm going to get a Porsche, but unfortunately he couldn't find a remote control Porsche. So he got this XPS 9, and I think this was about $9.99 in Toys R Us. So quite a bargain, and quite a cool little car. I'm hoping he kind of forgets about the Porsche and falls in love with this instead. A car's a car, right, to a boy, yeah? And then I also got some, I don't like to give him too much chocolate or sweets or stuff, so I got him this Jolly Penguin from Hotel Chocolat. This was part of a deal, and I think if you picked up some of these as well, it was like 3 for £10 or something. So I thought this was quite a bargain. I love the little penguin. Last year we bought him a reindeer, and he picked it up and it was in a bag and he dropped it on the floor, and unfortunately it broke. So when I saw that this was in a box, I was actually quite happy. So I thought I'm definitely going to get him one this year again, because hopefully this one won't break. And then I also just got him some of these little chocolate Santas, and this was part of a deal as well, and the other 2 parts are upstairs, and I'm going to put that in his Christmas Eve box. I'm still waiting for his Christmas Eve box to arrive, but I am going to do a video on that as well. That's my gift ideas for boys, and that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. What are you buying your children this Christmas? I'd love to know, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.